Hey guys, welcome back to Sacred Forge Healing. Today we are going to be doing the reading for September 24th through the 1st of October. Let's see, let's get in here. Coming up this coming Friday, October 7th, we have it's a Sunday. Rewind, reverse it. So on October 7th, which is a Saturday, there we go, I went through each one of them before we got there. I have another light language sound bath coming up at Wild Magic in Rock Hill. So if anybody is interested, just go to my website and check it out. I think I have slots for 8 people. It's from 6:30 to 7:30. Yeah, would love to see you there. So let's go ahead and let's get into the weekly reading for this. Let's see here. I'll do something similar to last week. So, what do people need to know? It's got the image of like cotton candy, which is good, but it's like that pink cotton candy, you know. It's always the blue or the pink. It's not any other color. Crystallized sugar, maybe. Yeah, it could be interesting. 1 second. Learning experience. Okay. So we have one card that's similar or the same as last week. So we actually had 3 pop-outs. But we'll start with the lower row first. So again, we'll kind of do the similar thing to last week. So we have strength, heart, challenge. Then we have other cards that are, in this case, for this one, they're going to be matching up with the different cards that we have right here. So let's go ahead and get through it. So I know, trying to remember the exact stuff that we had last week. Oh, that's right, forgiveness, right? So for this week, our strength and what they're trying to bring forward into our awareness, we have transformation. We've really opened up our hearts, opened up our minds. We are open to allowing that change into our life. You know, change in the old paradigm could be very scary. But when we get here into the present, into that present moment, now, the ever-present now, then we allow a lot more things to come into us, right? So this kind of imagery, we have the angel who's opening up his arms, just like this, and saying, thank you. The words, I let down my burden and I welcome in what is for me to come in, allowing that transformation from the inside, allowing yourself to be lit from right here, from your heart center, allowing that energy to come through. What they're saying is, thank you for doing this. Thank you for allowing this change, for this beauty to occur. You know, we are here with you is the message. You know, as you go through this time of transition and change, we are here to be for you and to help you. Remember that we are there. Remember that you can call on us when you need help. We are always there, but we don't infringe upon your free will. You know, I allow the things that are for my highest and best good to come in. I open myself to this transformation and to the abundance of source and love. You know, that is what they're really saying. They're saying thank you for doing this for yourself. Thank you for allowing that to come in for you, to allow yourself to shine that beautiful light that you are. So, for this one right here, so for this week, sorry, I had to reverse it for a second. So for this week, what's on our heart, so we have friendship and union. We have in coming together, a building of that community. And speaking of which, I forgot to mention this. So we do have Practice Your Passions coming up on Friday. So that is going to be September 29th. So it's a Friday night at 6:30. It's going to be 2 hours. That is going to be a really, really cool thing. I'm very, very excited about that, of like having people come together and being able to work on each other and help each other and be there as a community for that. Again, I have more information on my website at sacredforgehealing.com. But the thing on our heart is we really want to have that soul family, that love, that community, that sense of I know you and I see you, right? This is what we have laying on our hearts of having like-minded people come together, and I'm glad this one kind of came through, because I would have forgotten that for some reason. But another thing that really strikes me about this card is like celestial harmony. It's harmony of spirit, harmony of intention. When like-minded people come together, there's so much more energy is amplified. So like whenever we're doing ceremony or gathering together for sound baths and all this healing, all that energy that we pour together, it just multiplies and multiplies. So when we come together for a beautiful intention of learning, which is like its extra card, you have learning experience, which we'll get to that later, but we're allowing these things to come together of that building of that beautiful community. Sorry, 1 second. Always remember to drink water. But yeah, it's like things are getting more in tune for where you want to be. I feel like I just want to start bridging the two lines, so we'll just see about that. So, and your challenge, we have expect miracles. So miracles can be defined as a lot of different things. I've heard miracles be described as just having a change of perception is a miracle. Miracles can happen every day. We've been taught that miracles don't exist. And if you believe they don't exist, they won't exist for you. Sometimes they'll slide in, but when you start to expect and allow miracles into your life, then a lot of things can change. This is the similar card as transformation, your first card. Same colors, right? And it's still that same beautiful energy that's coming from your heart. So your thing is really, I open and I surrender this week. I open and I surrender. Allowing Source to shower you with what it's wanted to for so long. We can be our biggest hindrances sometimes because we can self-sabotage. We can do all these things of feeling, I'm not worthy enough. I've had this idea that, my words aren't meant to be heard. But I say, no, my words are here to be heard. I'm here to be seen. I'm here to help people. And I think that's such a beautiful thing. So when we can expect miracles and allow those miracles in, then we can allow them into our life. We can open our experience to them and see miracles happen every single day. So I'm going to bridge the two right here. So we're going to jump back to our first card just for a moment. So with that transformation, we have the same card from last week. We have take charge and action. Be part of your transformative journey. Once we finally lay down our burdens, this is feeling a little biblical for a second. But lay down your burdens. I feel like that's a Christian modern song. Lay down your burdens, lay down your shame. When we kind of finally allow those things down, when we finally take action and do that, we can allow all this beautiful stuff to come forward. So I don't really feel like I have a whole lot more to say about that. But again, with the same message, we still have the man holding the arrows. Everything is here. Remember, where do you want that arrow to go? So just make sure you're aiming it. For friendship and union, we still have the learning experience. Allowing ourselves to learn from our connections to others. I believe last week we talked about your challenge was to look at your relationships with others and stuff around that. So maybe this message is still applicable from last week, so you might want to go back and listen to it. But when we can allow ourselves to have that learning experience, maybe this is getting a mentor, maybe this is really just learning from people who are close to you. It might be learning a new skill. It might be learning how to share your light, how to really open yourself up to new things. There's so many different things that, we don't always know about. So it's really, really awesome to be able to learn from new people too. But one of our best teachers is from ourselves, our inner teacher. I just want to put that out there. That's not necessarily what we have going on right here. And this is kind of a message of, well, it can be with union being a part of it, but just allowing of that coming together and learning from each other, I think is such a beautiful thing. So again, if you're interested, September 29th, I'm really excited about this. I'm going to be practicing a lot of the Seraphim Blueprint energies, and that's my focus for that right now, is just really to hone my ability to help people in that way. That's my intention. And so our challenge, so we have expect miracles as well as vulnerability and freedom. Let's see if I can get this looking a little bit better. It's still very bright, but we're touching upon the star. We're wishing upon it. We are allowing ourselves to be vulnerable in this space. And this feels like finally asking for what we want. Not just saying, oh, I'm going to change what I want because I don't think it's possible. No, just ask for what you want. So I want to be able to be of service for people, and this is part of that act of being service. That is one of my intentions, and so what I want, one of my intentions is to have more people come in so that I can help, to be an open space for allowing healing and love to be part of people's lives. For that open connection to yourself, to love, to the information that you need, and allow healing to happen. That is my goal, to have that open, loving space for people. But vulnerability and freedom, it's finally like you're wishing upon that star and allowing those things to come to you. It's laying it out to the universe and allowing the universe to answer you in an even better way than you thought. I said this to somebody recently, whenever you're manifesting, say this or better, because when we try to clamp down on the universe and what it can give us, then it really stifles the energy that can come. So remember, this or better. This or better. Just allow yourself to be open. I remember a few weeks ago, the message was something about, allow yourself to be cracked open, your heart to be cracked open, let the light shine through. I think this is from that process of allowing that light to really shine forth and allowing a lot of things to come up. Sometimes it's not always pleasant, as we're going through our lessons and everything, but allowing ourselves to be vulnerable and allowing those things to come up allows them to go, right? Allowing ourselves to see ourselves for who we are can be difficult sometimes. But when we have that vulnerability, it allows us to get to freedom. I don't really think there's too much more to say about this. I think this is a pretty lovely reading, honestly. But your overall message, you're doing good. Just allow yourself to be open to more. Allow yourself to really take charge of your transformation and your change. Allow yourself to learn from those who are around you. It might be, if you have a friend who is into a lot of different stuff, or if you're getting onto your spiritual path, you can ask for people who have more information about that. And most people in communities like this would love to share. We like building community. We want to be there for people and be there to share our knowledge and our love. And there's a lot of beauty that can be found here. And challenge is to expect miracles. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be open to them, and allow yourself the vulnerability to it come to you. Allow that wish to come to you. I think this is going to be a beautiful week. So I'm going to be re-listening to this as it comes as well, because I'm not going to remember by that point. But again, I hope you guys have an amazing week. If you didn't find it during the week, you found it when you needed it. So if you would like to work with me, sacredforgehealing.com. But again, just have an amazing week. Transformation can be scary at times, but it doesn't have to be. So I'll see you for now.